Hi, I'm Dr. Lara, and welcome to another week of Channeled Angel Messages. For those of you that don't know me, I'm an intuitive mentor, and I help light workers gain the confidence, clarity, and courage to get their message out into the world. So let's go ahead and sit back and see if anything resonates for you today. Okay. All right. So I'm seeing like clouds swirling, and not necessarily a tornado, but they're darker clouds that are swirling all around. And then there's like this sun above. And you know how like sometimes when there's like a break in the clouds and the light is shining through, that's what I'm seeing. And so the message here right now is there's a bright future. Okay, it feels like it's getting worse, and there's a lot of things that are coming out, and even more so now. Even it feels like this next year is going to be a little bit more tumultuous than the year before. But the message that they want to send to you is that even though that's what's happening on the outside, it doesn't mean that your energy, that your reality has to be that. It all depends on where your awareness is. Okay, but there is a bright future coming, and they're just saying be strong. Be strong in your energy, be strong in how you protect yourself, be strong in what you put into your mind. They're reminding us that we always have choices. We have choices of what we're going to watch. We have choices of what we're going to believe, and a lot of things are coming to the surface, and you really have to discern what it is that's right for you, that's true for you. There's a lot of fear mongering going on, and they really want to see us coming into this year, because you're really going to need it, is to be in this space of non-reaction. Okay, it just feels like, oh, it's just one thing after another, after another, after another, and they're showing me like this snowball, like this avalanche, and a lot of people feel like there's just like all of this weight on them because of all of the stuff that's happening in the world. And what they're encouraging us to do is to not get so wrapped up in all of it. Okay, the energy that we put to the tragedies that happen in the world, we're actually, when we have the fear or we have the sadness or the anger, like it's okay to have that, but when we wallow in that, it adds to that energy. So this year, it's about pulling yourself back and learning how to respond to things, to outer things, rather than react. Because reaction is like this, like you see something and you get all up in, not you, but humanity, a lot of people get up in this, like this tither of all the stuff going on. But what they want to do to help us is to just take a step back and to observe, and then choose how we're going to respond, and listen and feel what is in your body. If you see something and your body is responding in anger or in sadness, that's okay. Just allow that to move through your body, and then get on with your day. What's happening is there's a lot of people are showing me like a whirlpool, and they're just stuck in the whirlpool. They're stuck in the energy because they're just so embedded and invested in all of the things that are going on the planet. And everybody has a part to play with what is happening. There are people that are bringing things to the surface. There are people that are protesting. There are people that are helping other people be aware of it, and then there's people that hold the light to help dissipate. Like, everybody is exactly where they need to be. Everything that's happening is exactly the way it's supposed to be happening, because life is always working out for our highest good. And that's why they're saying there is a bright future. So stay strong. Stay strong and hold that vision. We don't know what it is maybe yet, but hold the vision that good is in the future. Good is now, we just have to see it. But in the future, like, we're going to get through this and it's going to be better. Okay. Okay, they're also telling me right now to be strong, but also to be gentle with yourself, because not only are we going through our own personal turmoil, we're also being affected by the collective. And all of this is energy, and it's just, it really is complete and total chaos. They're just showing me like this big cylinder, and there's dirt in it, and there's water coming in, and it's just stirring all of the dirt up. And that's what's happening. All of the dirt is getting stirred up, and it's chaotic. There's a lot of people that are seeing things for the first time. They are waking up, and they're angry, they're scared, and this is a big mass group of people that are doing this. So that energy is the collective energy right now. But it's okay, because there's a lot of people that are light workers that have been on this journey and have been here for a while, and they're holding the light. So when this chaos comes up, the light that the light workers are holding, it dissipates the energy. So it's not going to be total mayhem and chaos, okay? But be gentle with yourself. Whatever you're feeling, it's okay. Wherever you're at in your life, it's okay. There's no rush for your divine right purpose. There's no rush for things to settle down. It just is. So be comfortable in the uncomfortable. And that's the best that we can do at this moment. Okay. So this is also what I'm seeing. A lot of this energy that's been coming up, I don't want to say darker energy, but the darker energy is coming up, and it's that kind of energy has kind of ruled the planet for a long time. And what I'm seeing now is that the divine feminine, it has been coming through. It's been coming through for a while, but it coming in, we're going to see even more of this energy emerge. And it feels like the divine feminine in all of us, and this is men included, the intuitive side, the emotional side, the nurturing side, like that's going to be, it feels like it's going to be activated more and more. Okay, so this is what they're showing me. So I don't know about you, but I feel activations. Okay, we've all been receiving light, we've all been receiving energy, and we've all been receiving information. And sometimes we don't know what that information is, but it comes into our body and it just kind of like sits there until it's ready to be turned on or ready to be activated. And it feels like now is the time for all of us, for the knowledge and the energy that we've been receiving. It's turning on the divine feminine. And it's needed because it's going to help counterbalance all of the masculine that has been coming up. And it's not to say that the masculine is bad, because it's not. And it's not to say that the divine feminine is better, because it's not. But it's been out of balance. Okay, and when things are out of balance, too much of anything is not a good thing. Too much water is not a good thing. Too much sun is not a good thing. So we've been on this planet and it's been too much masculine energy. So the divine feminine is coming in to help counterbalance it. And it's going to be like this. It's going to be tumultuous because it's clearing out. So just be okay with the chaos, but you don't have to be in it. Okay. And okay, they're also saying if you have been asking for help, if you have been asking for guidance, it feels like a lot of us have, and you've been getting the answers. So follow it. Follow what you're getting. Follow your guidance. And it could be very simple. It's like maybe you're sitting there scrolling on your phone and someone says, you see something and they say how detrimental it is to be on your phone. And then you'll hear this thing. It's like, oh, you know what? I should probably get off. Get off the phone and go do something else. Or if you are, watching something and it doesn't feel good in your body and you hear this little voice like, turn it off and go outside. Turn it off and go outside. Or go to this coffee shop or get this book. Like, you are receiving the information. Okay, a lot of us are hearing it, but we either aren't trusting it or we're deciding not to go through with what we're supposed to be doing or what we could be doing because we're too invested in the energy, okay? And they are showing me that when we are in a state of chaos, our body gets used to it. Okay, so it's kind of like an addiction. So when you're on drugs or alcohol and your body relies on it, it's an addiction. And when you take it away, your body starts to feel really uncomfortable and you go through like these physical symptoms. And they're saying the same is true for being addicted to chaos, being addicted to the drama of things, because it's an adrenaline rush. And when your body is used to being there, being in that state, that vibration, and then things start to calm down a little bit, it gets uncomfortable. So, and we're not even aware of this, but it gets uncomfortable. So what do? We go back to the TV. We go back to the phone. We go back to talking about all of the stuff that's happening in the world because it's like an adrenaline hit. Okay? So do your best to let go of the things that are giving your nervous system this adrenaline hit. Because it just feels like I'm just seeing like the nervous system and it's just inflamed, okay? Inflamed. So if you are constantly in the state of chaos, in the state of anger, in the state of fear, do your best to remove yourself from it. That doesn't mean you have to ignore everything that's going on, but you can remove yourself from that energy to help calm your nervous system down. And you can do that by going in nature. You can do that by meditation, listening to music, taking a shower or a bath, just something to take you out of that chaos. And you'll feel eventually that feels better than the chaos. So that when you're more used to the peaceful state, so that when you get into that state of chaos, that's going to feel uncomfortable and you're going to remove yourself from it. But it's definitely a process. But you can start it by intentionally living your life that way. Okay, so those were the messages for today. I also have an awesome announcement. I'm so excited. I am starting a membership here on YouTube. So there's a couple levels, and if you want, you can do the join button, press the join button, and you can see the different levels and what it entails. But really excited. There's going to be guided visualizations and healings. I'm going to go live once a month with everybody. So check it out. And if it feels right for you, I hope that you'll join. Thank you so much for being here.